most active. King of the palace, rubber like Malcolm. Ball up, fist in the air to the flashlight. Yeah, hands up in the air till they gun me down. I keep it 100, they crunching the numbers, I'm bringing them out. Young nigga got a fetish for success. If I ain't next, then I just leave impression. Next to rain on the window pane.
Thank you, Usher.
Land back, everybody. Land back, y'all. And welcome back to an amazing Tuesday rally. You feel me? It ain't gonna stop.
It ain't gonna stop.
Snakes ain't gonna stop.
Exactly.
So we need to sum up what is going on because people out there. Now you see Black Hammer is on a war against rapists and against pedophiles.
Exactly.
And y'all know that we have extinguished a pedophile and his apologist in this organization.
Yes, we have.
And they now see us fighting against this serial rapist of over 50 confirmed victims, right? And 100, right, to be confirmed.
Exactly.
Led by 3 courageous comrades,
Yes.
right, that were side by side with us who are survivors of this serial rapist. And this Tuesday rally was in support of them. This Tuesday rally was a continuation of their fight against this brutality that was done on their bodies and on their minds and on their spirits. This serial rapist within the Black community of Atlanta, Georgia, that has been wreaking havoc on so many, over 50. This is the campaign and the battle we are on. And we have drawn a line in the sand, and look where these snakes decide to be on. Look where these bitches decide to be on. Look where these punks decide to be on. Look where these cowards decide to be on. These are the attacks that hurt our people. But Black Hammer stands in defiance of that and blocks it every time. And we're going to continue. We're going to continue to meet our goal. We're going to continue to meet our goal of $2,000 raised. We're going to continue to meet our goal of new members and boots on the ground. And they can continue to try to meet their goal of slowing us down, of stopping us. But all you're doing, bitches, is making us stronger.
Come on.
Exactly.
Come on.
You should look at my Commander Ghazi live, bitch. Something's burning. And something's going to continue to burn. I smite all the enemies of the masses. I smite all the enemies of the poor, working, colonized masses. And I won't stop smiting. Anything you think you have done, we've already got back and we'll get back in return. You can't stop my shine, bitch. You can't stop my shine, rape apologist. You can't stop my shine, pedophile apologist. You can't stop my shine, neo-colonial sellout. Whenever I walk out, whenever we go out and we do outreach and we give to the people, do they not know who I am, Tiger?
They do.
Do they not call me by name, Mace?
The masses know you.
They know me, bitch. They don't know you and they'll never know you. What will know you is worms. What will know you is dirt. What will know you is darkness. What will know you is the ashes of history.
6 feet deep.
Game on, ho. We not gonna stop dragging y'all asses and making sure that your life is a living terror, like you have made the lives of the children, the victim children of that pedophile you are protecting. You are fighting so vigorously for. We will come for your schooling at Yale. We will come for your mother's job, your daddy's job, and your job. We will come for your birth certificate. We will come for your little teddy bear that you've had since 2. We will come for your cars. We will come for your laptops. We will come for your houses. We will come for you. Because you dare to defend a rapist, a serial rapist of over 50 confirmed victims of poor and working class Black, queer women and non-men. This is who you are. This is who we are. History will rise us as statues and bury you as worm feed, bitches.
Mhm.
If you want to see your end, look at the hoes that were chasing that damn plane in Afghanistan, clinching
Period.
to the sinking ship of the United States just to be dropped 10,000 feet in the air, to be splats on the ground in worm food.
Mhm.
Snakes won't stop us. Worm food won't stop us.
No, it won't.
Show them who we are and show them who they are. I'm like Nick, one of the survivors of this serial rapist who decided to use their voice and talents every day to inform the community about this monster. I am not Sevenanda that used their money to terrorize these victims. I am not the pigs that terrorize these victims. I'm not the politicians that terrorize these victims. I'm not the pigs. I am the people. I'm
Exactly.
Fred Hampton. I'm Asada Shakur. You are W.E.B. Du Bois. Sellouts, all of them.
Mhm.
And y'all disgust us. But we want you to know everything that you are doing is making us oh so stronger and making me oh so stronger,
Mhm.
because you are creating a machine that will never be effed with. You are creating and making, we are going to use your carcass as a flag of independence so everyone knows what happens when they mess with the poor and working class colonized masses, when they mess with survivors of pedophilia and rape, when they mess with the victims and survivors of this world. Like the splats on the ground clinging on to that American plane in Afghanistan. That is you. We're the ones claiming power. We're the ones growing stronger. You see it. That's why you continue to lash out like this.
Mhm.
You see it. That's why you're still so angry. But I want you to know, with the attacks that have come and the attacks that will come from us, there's no anger in me.
Mhm.
I'm not even mad.
Grateful, I would say.
Grateful. It's nothing even personal. I'm just using you as an example.
Mhm.
So people think twice before messing with us.
Uh-huh.
What you gotta say, Secretary General?
Lamback, I want to say full unity with this. You know, Black Hammer is continuing our war against the petty bourgeoisie, the defenders of this colonial machine that has been raping, genociding, and killing and abusing our people for 600 plus years. And Black Hammer is really here to put a stop to it. Now, these petty boos, you know, they have some type of a hope. You know, some kind of, just I don't know, a wish, and just an idea really that we won't do this to them, right? That somehow they can hide behind, looking like revolutionaries, right? They think that they can hide the fact that they are collaborating with colonialism. They think that they can hide the fact that they're collaborating with feds. But the work exposes all
of it.
And we, the poor and working class colonized people of the world, are not stupid.
Nope.
We are not to be fucked around with.
Nope.
We see it all.
All of it.
We see it all. Your work exposes you. The way you move exposes you, not your words, not what your expressions say, not what you tweet, right? Not what your presentations look like. Nope. It's the work.
The work.
The work exposes all, and this war is exposing all. All right. And we see it. And you know what? These people think that they're gonna distance us from the people, but guess what? The people are watching too,
And they know exactly who you are.
they know exactly who you are,
Not by name, because you're not important.
exactly, and they know exactly who we are.
Period.
Right? They're defenders, people who will fight tooth and nail for them. We will destroy anything that gets in the way of our liberation.
Mhm.
Anything. All right.
So bring it.
Bring it.
Bring it on.
Bring it.
Bring it on.
Bring it.
And we just want you to know that because of what you did, we actually just got a large donation. I'm not even going to say how large it is yet, but because of this attack, right? One of our Rep Corps members, okay, has stepped it up and dropped something heavy on us. I'm not even gonna say what it is already. But Rohan is gonna come up here, this amazing and brave comrade, and is going to inform y'all of why we need to raise these funds. Okay?
Exactly.
And this Minister of Defense is about to go and destroy the lives of these petty boo sellouts and these rape and pedophile apologists. So get that money ready. Get them pockets ready. Let's make that big donation even bigger.
Come on.
Come on with it.
Come on.
And this is a comrade who struggles with many things, but defies all things for the masses of poor working class colonized people. This is a comrade that deals with seizures on a daily basis. But when he gets back up, he gets back to the task. So I'm gonna need to see y'all support in the comments, but most importantly, in those resources, because that's why they stopped it when they stopped it.
Exactly.
Because they know that they think that the power of Black Hammer, they actually think the power of Black Hammer is in our money, but it's actually in the hearts and minds of the masses of the people where you can't cut.
Right here.
The money, the members, the support, the love, the shares, all that is just icing on the cake.
Period.
The unity of the masses are already with us. Come show them why we got that unity, Chief Rohan.
Land back. Whoop, whoop.
Keep Rohan,
Land back. Land back. Y'all heard it. Y'all heard it. I ain't even got to say nothing and y'all heard it. Y'all know me. I'm going to introduce myself again. I am Chief Rohan, Chief of Economic Development, representing the nation of Aboriginal Australia, using he, him, and these here pronouns. And yes, you heard it. I'm going to be vulnerable. I do struggle with seizures. I do struggle with a lot of things. However, no matter how many times those seizures knock me down, I still come right back up. No matter how many times these snakes, these sellouts, these people who shall not be named knock us down, we will come back up. Because this floor is rubber. And we're coming right back, stronger and better than ever before.
Yes.
Speaking of stronger, we're going to go ahead and start with some strong resources right now. We're going to have those strong resources. That's exactly what we're going to have. Because we got unity. We got unity. We got the colonized masses on our side. We got the colonized brilliance that we're working with here.
Yes. That's right. Come on.
And that's going to give us more than y'all can ever take away from us. You can write that down. You can remember that. And so, one thing that these resources definitely go to, actually, before I start with what they're going to go to, I'm going to start with at least how you can donate your resources. Donate and pledge to Black Hammer, cleaning up cities worldwide. You see, we got the Cash App, got the Venmo, hashtag BlackHammer.org right there. And you see the Venmo at BlackHammer.org right there. And yes, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about first. Cleaning up cities worldwide. How many other organizations do y'all know that go around cleaning up your cities?
Zero. They know none.
Exactly. It's zero because I'm walking around and I'm still seeing dirt. I'm still seeing trash. The only time I don't see it is when you see us hard-working hammers out there actually doing the darn thing.
Exactly. Yes, Rohan.
However, it's not free. That stuff ain't free. I don't know what kind of stores y'all go to. I don't know where y'all getting y'all stuff from, but it sure ain't free. These trash bags that we have, about $19.
Show it to them.
Right here. Trash bags. Trash bags. Way more useful than these sellouts trash bags right here.
That's the heavy duty stuff.
It's that, like those scent blockers, exactly. This stuff right here.
This is about $19 or like 19, maybe like $9, somewhere along those lines. So yeah, if you can donate just $9, you just help pay for some trash bags. I would like to thank y'all for helping pay for them trash bags. If you got that $9 up there, yes, share. Yes, land back, Colorado K. June, land back. All right. And then what else can these resources go to for the trash pickup and things like that? We got the special little grabby thing. I don't know like what the actual technical term for it is. Don't worry, it's a grabby thing.
We call it the trash picker upper.
The trash picker upper, Bounty the quicker picker upper. Is that it? Exactly like right here. See how useful this is? I'm picking up this pin right now. The pin is mightier than the sword. Dropping it right here. This thing is about $20, give or take a few. At least that's what Amazon says. And I trust Amazon sometimes, not always. But yes, that's exactly why. And you know why we go around picking up trash? Because of this colonial climate crisis that we have going on here. When you leave trash out, you leave like maybe your papers, your bags, your organic materials, those start breaking down. And when they start breaking down, it produces, carbon dioxide, methane gases into the air. When those things go into the air, those are greenhouse gases, what I like to call them. Yes, thank you. I see that $150 in reparations. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Red Hammer, donating $500. Yes, you pulled it out right there. Hello, Fatih. Yes, Fatih, my fearless chief of staff. You got $20 right now. All right, who else can match? I know someone else can match because right there, you just help pay for a little grabby thing, a quicker picker-upper. Yes, QC. The Conqueror Chief Rohan is going to be my new title right there. Has got you donating $10. $10 whole dollars. What else we got? Colorado K. June. Yes. All right. Executive and you. So then that's where he said, what's up? Executive and you got $75 from some other colonizers. Y'all know exactly how to get on the right side of history.
Get that money, Rohan.
Then we got Arandano Arroyo. Got $20 from Camarada Camote. Yes, my comrade Camote. Couldn't do it without you. Yes, executive, $150 in reparations. Yeah. That's what I like to see. Y'all know what y'all doing with all of that money. Right there, y'all are helping us defeat this climate crisis. As I was saying about the gases, the greenhouse gases in the air, that is what's causing global warming. This is what's causing, the random heat in the air, but also, why it snows so much. Why the snow, it's just the whole thing with global warming and it's just screwing up the climate and the weather changes. Mm-hmm. Where that big cold front of snow is supposed to go is Antarctica. However, global warming is causing Antarctica to be hotter than usual. Therefore, it ends up shifting to where it's not supposed to go. That's why we had that horrible snowstorm down in Chicago, Colorado, down in that area, that horrible snowstorm. Yeah, that's exactly why, because of global warming. Now you know. And yeah, exactly. So I know that was maybe a lot of scientific mumbo jumbo. I don't know. That's why I'm in NPC. However, yes, thank you, Comrade A, pledging $300 for Thursday. I can't wait to see that on Thursday. But yes, picking up trash, just picking up a simple sheet of paper and throwing it away, that is one less carbon molecule getting into the air, causing those methane gases that are causing this global warming and this climate crisis. And you can stop it with just, $9, $14, $20 for the little grabby thing. Oh yeah, and speaking of, we got some batteries here too. So the batteries are about, say, $14. Yeah.
Ooh, those are the expensive kind.
Those are the expensive kind. You can see right here, got Energizer. Not just Energizers, Energizer to the max. It's like size, I don't know, double D. Can batteries be size double D? I don't know. They are now, if they weren't before.
It's the BBL batteries.
Exactly, it said BBL battery. Yes, Kawali, long-lasting AF. Long-lasting just like the unity within our colonized masses. Long-lasting right there. The trust that we gain just by picking up the trash. You don't see no one else out there doing that. You really don't. So that's exactly what we're building. We're building that trust. Thank you. $200 from Oju. Hey. Yes, Oju. Loving it right here. Thank you, Nadia. Hashtag BBL batteries. That's exactly what I want to see in the comments. And then someone can explain to me what BBL means. And then another thing that is also very important in what your resources are going to. you got the poor and working class colonized people. We can have access to, the things that help defeat this little Rhonda storm in the air right there. Yeah. In order to defeat her, that Rhonda, we get access to masks. Oh yes, right here. We got the good kind too. I am tiny, but it is okay. As you can see, our goal is $2,000 right there. And that $2,000 is going to help us purchase, as y'all can see up close and here. It's all right, Fatigue. Yeah, we're all going to need an explanation of BBL. I'll let you know when I find out. And it looks like the green screen blends in with this thing. So you get the special state-of-the-art KN95 right here. See, we got, how much is this? 50. 50. You get 50 of these things for a decent price. Well, I say decent price. Usually it depends on like where we go and stuff like that. Yes, thank you. You want to be energized for the Revolution Solimar? Then thank you for the $5 for the BBL batteries. I'm really going to hate saying that because I don't know what it is. But yes, we got these masks right here, and not just any mask that you see. We got the black ones. These pretty. These so pretty. They slick. They're slimming because they say black is slimming. That's why I'm in this shirt right here. I am very slimming. And these pants, as you could probably see if I do this, a little bit of that. Got that flexibility working out for me. That's exactly why you got to go to the workout classes that you're going to see in just a minute. But yes, that's exactly what these go to. And then also, you got your vitamins, you got your herbs. Those are all the things that you can use to fight COVID. It's about vitamins, vitamin D. Thank you, City Builder. Not going to say that last name because I don't know if we're being flagged, but $150 on it. That's exactly what I want to say. Now back to the vitamins. So there's this special thing called vitamin D. It's what helps to boost your immune system, build your immune system. It really helps to fight against all these horrible colonial diseases and horrible colonial health contradictions. In order to fight that, you need a strong immune system. And so you're going to need some vitamin D. You're gonna wish you had a D8, like that battery said. You're gonna wish you had some vitamin D. That vitamin D is about $15. So who got $15 to help pay for some vitamin Ds? Vitamin Ds, yes. Vitamin D is exactly. Thank you, Red. Vitamin D. Thank you, Cher. I will not comment on the emoji. Thank you so much. Exactly, yes. And not only then, you heard me mention herbs, like Phineas and herbs, those herbs right there. You got a bunch of different things. You got herbs for the lungs to help you breathe and to help like lung function. If you happen to come down with a case of Miss Rhonda storm. So it's like you got your eucalyptus, you got your red clover petals, you got your peppermint, you got your oregano, you got a whole lot of other herbs like that. Put them all together in a nice little tea or something, and y'all just got some healthy lungs right there.
Yes, you do.
You either got that or a tincture, or you can, yes, DP, we will need a vitamin D injection. That's exactly what BBL stands for. Maybe. Vitamin B injection. That's exactly what it stands for. But yes, you know how like when you brush your teeth and then all of a sudden you can breathe again, that's the peppermint working for you. That's what's opening up those lungs right there. And then to help prevent blood clots and blood problems and everything of that nature, you got your ginger, garlic, and your cayenne peppers, things of that nature. That is exactly what can help. It helps prevent blood clots. It helps to really build for some like healthier blood flow and things like that. And that is a very good question, Red. Who ordered the vitamin DP? I do not know. I know about the VD, not the DP, but it is okay because it's all about we. We are still here and we are still laying out that importance. That is exactly how that is going to help you. If you happen to come down with a case of the Rhonda, you have these herbs because our ancestors, our colonized ancestors were smart. People think these colonials think that they could just take our resources from us. And guess what? We still got herbs and y'all don't know nothing about them herbs. We can still take these herbs and we can still heal ourselves because we know way better than whatever kind of thing could ever do for us in any kind of way. And then, yes, all right, that is exactly what we're doing as well. We're supporting the fight against that serial rapist, that sexual assaulter. You heard the story earlier. We're fighting against that. And yeah, you may think, well, how does raising resources help fight against that? I'm going to tell you exactly how it fights against that. Y'all remember them batteries, right? My favorite size double D's. Well, I did not think I said that.
Are you outing yourself?
No, I am happily gay. Anyways,
Aren't we all?
I came out as a flaming bisexual.
Amen.
Anyways, so yes, let's keep them donations coming. Anyways, so one thing that we had with us, that everyone had with them when it came to the protests that we had with them 7-9 to sellouts or whatever they are. What we had with them is we had ourselves some megaphones. We got loud voices because they think they can take stuff from us, but y'all can't take our voices. Y'all can't silence us. You thought you could silence us, but we're still back. I don't care how late it is. We're still back and we're still making some noise. I won't make any noise because I don't know how this thing works. However, this right here, those double D's go to this thing right here. Those D8s. I'm really gonna keep saying double D's. Yes, Cheap a Penny, throw some D's on this thing. Let's throw some D's on this thing right here. This is exactly how we get our voices heard, how we project our voices out here like this. Those D's help pay for these right here. Exactly. They go on my arm like this. I'm going to stop before I get myself in trouble. Yes. Is this a fundraising call or is this showing Rohan how to work technology? One or the other. We'll find out.
Who knows? We'll
find out later on.
On
the next episode. On the next episode, I promise I was in IT. Anyways, so yes, that is how we get our voices heard. That is how we get it heard loud and clear. Okay. Yes, that is exactly how we get our voices heard loud and clear. And you know, another thing that the resources will go to when it comes to fighting against these pedos and these, yes, thank you, Share, $4 for the double D's. That's exactly what they're going for. I'm sure double D's cost a whole lot more than $4, but that is okay. Anyway, so yeah, another thing that these would go to when it comes to our fight is, you know, we had to get ice for the chests and in order to, you know, keep ourselves cool. Because, you know, we're standing out there for 6+ hours on end. Y'all don't think we got to eat? Y'all don't think we got to drink? We got, I mean, the resources are going to the food that we consume when we are out there. It goes to the water that we drink when we're out there so that, you know, we don't like pass out and stuff like that. Like, that is what keeps us going. That is what energizes us so that we can continue to serve the masses in an effective way. That is exactly what those resources and donations are going to when you do that. And then not only, I'm sure you guys know about our fabulous Hammer City that we talked about. Well,
come on now.
Come on, Rohan. Tell the people about it.
Am I going to say it? Am I going to say it? Am I about to say it? All right, I am about to say it. So yeah, it's not just Hammer City. It's Hammer Cities, mates. Hammer Cities. Yes. Multiple. Yes, plural. I'm going to spell that for y'all. C-I-T-I-E-S. I'm dyslexic. I'm sorry. But yes, cities, multiple Hammer Cities. You know why? We're building them everywhere. You thought you could just confine us to that one area and things like that. But no, my friend. There are so many, there's so many upsides to having it in many different areas. You confine it to one place, and then people have to worry about relocating, and then you have the food shortages that are going on. This is why we need Hammer City. We need Hammer City. We need multiple Hammer Cities to make it easily accessible for other people within the snakes. We got places right here, like we got Cali's gonna have a Hammer City. New York's gonna have a Hammer City. Atlanta's gonna have a Hammer City. All these different places are going to have a Hammer City. That is exactly what we're going to have if you just continue with those resources, continuing with these donations. And also, we got some pretty pictures right here. They don't blend in with the background, so we're all good. That shows it's not green, and I'm still colorblind. And these are also colorblind friendly because they're black and white. At least I think so. Can someone confirm that these are black and white?
Yes, they are.
Thank you. I like to make that joke every so often. But yes, I'm sure you guys have seen this before. Build Hammer City. I'm sure when I first got here, Hammer City was the one thing that psyched me up. And I heard the fabulous SG Tiger giving his spiel on what Hammer City was. So, I mean, I can't do it justice like he did, but I'm going to still explain. You got no cops right there. You see that? No cops. What else? We got no whites. We got to know no whites right there, just like it says. What else? We got no rent. No rent you got to worry about. Yeah, I said it. No rent. I can even spell it. NORENT. Don't have to worry about 525,600 minutes. We don't got rent up in here.
That's right.
And then even better, we don't got the Rondas. There's no Rondas up in here either.
You mean she's not gonna take me out?
No, she's not going to take you out. It is okay. We will protect you. You got the hammers around you. You got the hammers surrounding you by your side, united, standing with you.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes me a little bit back to what I was talking about earlier with that fight against the pedophiles and things like that. We stand with the survivors. We stand with the brave souls that told their story. No matter how many times people tried to get them to shut up or people tried to get them not to say anything, just like people tried to get us not to say anything, and yet here we still are right here.
That's right.
You cannot silence us. That's why we got the megaphone. You can't shut us up. I will have to put on my noise canceling headphones because we will not shut up. And I'm not bothered by that.
That's right.
We're going to keep talking. We're going to keep spreading the word. And we're going to keep amplifying your voices because that's what we do. We stand with our colonized brothers, sisters, non-binary pals. We stand with all of you. We're not going to leave your side. That's what we like to call unity.
Yes.
Not just
Unity.
not the solidarity. I've heard the solidarity, and okay, but it ain't got nothing on unity.
That's
Come
right.
through, Rohan.
That is
Come
exactly what
through.
we got. We got the unity, and I am just more than happy at the donations that are coming in and everything that you guys are doing with these resources. You are helping us out so much in multiple different ways. When it comes to the climate crisis, y'all are helping us solve that. Even if you think that even if you're not able to go out and outreach and actually pick up the trash, just $2 or $3 helps account for 1/3 of the cost of those trash bags. And we'll still get more. And that's how you can help with the climate crisis. That one little $3, even pledging it for later on, as you've seen other people do. I mean, I'm going to come after you to make sure that we get that donation in. But still, you can always pledge for a later time. It is A-okay. And I'm sure you saw some reparations going up there too. There is a reason for those reparations. If you happen to be someone who, how can I say this, lacks melatonin so that you stay up all night wondering how to get on the right side of history. Yeah, exactly. This is how you can get on the right side of history. We have our reparations corps. We got the people that are out there. We got the brightest of the brights. So we got the whitest of the laundry coming out. And, they're doing their outreach. As you can see, not too sure who that is. I'm so sorry, but it is okay because I will see you on Friday.
It's not our fault. They all look the same.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I really can't help it. Blame your ancestors. But yeah, and then you saw that other picture of, I believe it was Executive, out with the little dog. That's Ginger. Their dog. Very cute dog. But yes, that is exactly how you can get on the right side of history, or as I like to call the white side of history, the correct side of history. Get on the right side of history by joining the Reparations Corps. If you don't want to be someone that lacks melatonin, I know exactly what I'm saying. But I'm just gonna say that. I don't know what BBL stands for, but I know what melatonin is. So don't at me on that. But if you happen to be someone who, may lack particular features that we all kind of share and have and history and things like that, it is A-okay. It's not entirely your fault, but that's why you're going to pay. That's why you're going to put us in charge. Yeah. Let us have control over our lives, labor, land, and resources. And you are going to give us that land back. You are going to give us those reparations. That is exactly how you're going to do it. If you think that you need to, if you believe that you have to repay us for all the things that happen in history, then that's exactly what those reparations go to. So yes, please join our Reparations Corps. Get on the white side of history with those guys right there. I want to say that's Reset and Executive. Shout out to you guys and happy birthday, Executive. I did not forget you. I know it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Executive. And little Ginger. It's probably not your birthday, but I'm going to say it anyways. Happy birthday, Ginger, because I love dogs. And yes, that is exactly how you can do that and help us further our goal. Help us to get our land back. And yes, I just want to thank everyone who shared.
Man, hold on. We got to get back to the reparation call. We got to get back to that. Go back to that slide, Oju, please. Mm-hmm. Y'all know I said a big donation came. I said reparation call, Oju. There you go. All right, so y'all know we said a big donation came, right? A big reparations came.
I heard it.
Because these haters, when these haters attack, our theory stands up and fights back.
Yes, it does.
Very strong.
Shout out to Comrade Red
Shout out to Comrade Red.
for dropping 3 stacks on it, goddamn. 3 stacks on it.
3 stacks.
Say 3 stacks, Rohan.
3 stacks. 3 stacks on it. 3 stacks. 3, tres, son,
Okay.
in Chinese and Japanese. And
So
I'm not
where we at with that, bro? Where we at with that, brother Oju?
The math is
We are at, the math is math, and the math is math. Can I say this math?
Mhm.
Thank you. Permission to say the math. I will say the math. Y'all ready? Y'all ready to hear this?
Say it.
4,000.
Woo.
Hold up. $4,438.
And it's still coming in.
It's
Say it, it's
coming
still
in.
coming in.
I speak it into existence. It's still coming in.
Oh, I'm not
I show
just
it
speaking
out.
into it. It's still coming
It
in,
is still
brother.
coming in.
It's still coming in. I'm so proud of you, Comrade Rohan. And we
Yes.
couldn't have done it without this amazing Comrade Rohan. Land back, land back. This is one of our, if not our biggest Tuesday rally fundraisers
Yes.
yet. So now we just gotta flip it on them and even get more views. You know why they mad? Because every time they attack, we just come back, bounce back stronger than ever. Stronger than ever. You feel me?
Cameras are forced
Oh,
to
yeah.
fire.
Force through fire. Y'all make sure to join that Telegram. These hoes was leaving the Telegram and they thought we was gonna cry. But what did we do?
We
just
came back.
and fought back.
Oh, we fought
just
harder.
child. We just went through our membership of who have signed up and found out these lazy hoes hasn't called over 1,000 people that have signed up.
Woo, of course y'all did.
Child, yes.
Of course y'all didn't.
Whew. So we
Shoot, at
called
least
about-
worms are useful. Dang.
Exactly. At least worms are useful, Rohan. And we only been calling about 4 or 5 cities of the over 1,000 that denied. Child, we done made back 100 people in the Telegram chat, 100 people in the membership. It's so spicy around here.
We about to have a Hammer City planet if y'all keep this up.
Let's liberate Mars. You feel me?
All right, I like that. I like that. Let's liberate the moon. Liberate Mars.
Oh wait, we got another 150 from Shagun.
I'm city Gilbert.
Oh, city.
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you. Y'all heard it here. Or unless you didn't hear it, then that's okay. Y'all still never know. But yes, we got that 150. So am I just adding this to the 4-4?
The first 150 that you got from City Builder.
Yes.
And that was already.
That was already okay.
Yes.
That is a-okay because we still got the 4,438 smackaroos and they are still coming in.
Oh, we got Xiomara Duran just donated 10.
Thank you, Tiamara Duran. With that 10, yes, so that makes it 4,448. It sure does. I mean, I like to math, and so long as the math continues to math.
Come on.
If it's math,
It's math.
And hey, we even got.
Come on, count the money all day.
Oh, believe me, I probably already had it calculated before it even started coming in. I just got that. I got that colonized brilliance working for me. I got something that y'all whites don't have, and y'all will never know what it is, and I ain't gonna say it.
say that again.
So I am so sorry. But yes, thank you so much for all those donations that y'all gave. Thank you so much for being here for this whole entire thing, throughout this entire thing. And for the ones that came back, y'all are the real ones. Y'all are the real OGs, the one who will stick with it till the very end, no matter how hard things get.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what we had to do. That is what our ancestors had to do. Things were hard for our ancestors. Our ancestors fought and died for this land. They went through so much. But their legacy doesn't end because here we all are right here.
Exactly.
All together. Up in one big Black Hammer headquarters and then in other areas around the states, around the world. Because it's not just the United Snakes of whatever. It's not just that place. We got other countries going out and passing out masks and doing the thing too.
Mm-hmm.
So if y'all think you can shut us down here, it's okay because we got other continents. Oh, we taking over all the continents. I can breathe. I can move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm just comfortable. I think I'm just comfortable up here. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's exactly what it is. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh God, choking. I really have been talking for a while. Wherever my water went, it will come back. And yes, also when it comes back to that climate crisis, having all that garbage and trash in the air. Oh my God, water. Does this blend in with the green screen too? What color is this cup? All right.
It's blue. It ain't green. I promise you that.
All right. Well, I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna have to. I'm gonna have to rely on the color seers out here. We're all gonna have to band together to just defeat the color seers. Is that what we're gonna have to do? Color blindness and all. I'm coming back strong. But anyways, no, yeah. Back on what I was talking about. The water. There is a water crisis going on, in case y'all didn't know. And even the donations, even just picking up the trash, helps prevent the water levels from rising in particular areas, which will help prevent water pollution by picking up the trash, by taking care of the trash so that it doesn't end up in landfills or rubbish areas. Rubbish, if you know you're not from the States. It helps with those areas. Well, no one said anything. I was going to say it. But yes, because that water level rises and then we have garbage and rubbish all over the place. And so that's getting into the water. It's contaminating our water supplies and it's polluting everything. So it's not just the air that's getting polluted. It's not just the climate that's getting messed up. And it's not just that. It really impacts all of it. So that is why it matters so much that we pick up this trash, that we use those quicker picker-upper clicky things, whatever we call them. And that is exactly why we have those trash bags. We have all of those things because you got the methane, your CH4, which is methane. And then you have your carbon dioxide, your CO2, those greenhouse gases in the air is contributing to global warming. And if you want global warming to cease, to stop, to halt, to just put an end to its miserable existence, then you can help by donating just any little amount to contribute to whether it be our trash bags, our double D8s, our little fancy grabby things, or anything else, even our gloves. The PPE, the gloves. I mean, I'm sure you can go ahead and pick up trash with the bare hands, but I'm going to use a glove. Thank you very much. Nitrile, because I'm allergic to latex. Thank you very much. And even just that box of gloves right there is, can I do the math in my head? About $6.95 last I checked. It really just depends on how big the box is. That may actually be wrong. Anyways, that's exactly what that can do. Any donation amount can help contribute to that. Am I still going?
If you want to, you good? You feel good about the amount you got?
I'm enjoying this amount that I got.
Don't come back.
I'm always going to come back. I'm going to come right back. And I'm going to go ahead and rest my vocals.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to stop because I will never stop.
That's right.
Exactly.
Tell them. Hey, Lamb back. As you just saw, we just hit a Black Hammer milestone. Have we ever in a single rally raised $48? Look at that. Look at what we can do when we know that we have to always win. When we know we always have to destroy the enemy. When we know that we have to keep moving forward. If we don't understand that we got to keep moving forward, then we can't slide back. If we slide back at how much we made, that means we ain't feeling like we're going to win. Right? We have to keep on moving forward. And some of the people who are responsible for helping us move forward is our defense office. Our defense office helps us get us strong mentally, physically, spiritually, in order to make sure that we can move forward in this fight and move forward and be able to destroy the enemy as quickly as possible. So we have our Minister of Defense, Mace, who's going to tell us about our defense classes that we have available at Black Hammer if you join today at blackhammer.org/join. Minister Mace.
Land back, Chief Oju. Thank you so much for that amazing introduction. And I don't know how I'm going to follow up Rohan. You know, they just made what porn working class colonized people $4,448. Like, how am I supposed to do better than that? I don't know. We're going to find out, though. I'm going to try. We're going to do it. So, but no, today we're here to talk about our workouts for the week. As Chief Oju was amazingly laying out that, we're not just here to forge ourselves, through political education and mentally, but also forge ourselves spiritually and physically. And one of the ways that we do that for Black Hammer, I got to squat a little bit, y'all. We're going to make it happen, though. One of the ways that we make this, horse stance. One of the ways that we make this happen is through our self-defense and workouts. And so we'll go ahead and we can get started with the first one, Chief Oju, whenever you're ready. All right. And so on Wednesday, this is going to be tomorrow, we have the amazing, as y'all just saw, Chief Rohan with our first aid and survival classes, which will start at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a way for us to, prepare our people and teach them skills that the colony would never give our people, right? First aid and survival skills, so that whenever we are out in the bush, whenever we are serving our people and something goes wrong, we have the ability to help our people. We have the knowledge, the power to take these things into our own hands and give our comrades and our people the first aid and survival tips that they need to be able to move through this colony and to get themselves free. Let's hit the next one. All right. On Thursday, we got weight training with Corporal Coatley at 1:45 Eastern Standard Time. Look, oh, Corporal over there. Look at that. Look at that lift. Look, I'm telling y'all don't want to try hammers. You don't want to do it. You don't want to try us. Please don't make us have to take the gloves off. Don't make us. All right, let's hit the next one. Come on. We're going to get through these. On Friday, you get to see Corporal Quatley's, wonderful smiling face again. Look at that bat. Look at that. Look at that mean mug. You see it? You see it? Oh, like I said, you don't want to try us. So we got our outreach training on Friday with Corporal Quatley at 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Excuse me. Same thing, right? No, not really. Thank you, Rohan. I appreciate it. Rohan been trying to get on me, y'all. I'm trying to get with the wave. I am. And so on Friday, thank you, Chief Oju. And then on Monday, we have 7-Star Kung Fu with Chief Sundiata at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know we were talking about that horse stance and everything. That's where we learn it here with our 7-Star Kung Fu with Chief Sundiata. So we make sure that our people are always prepared to be able to, enact self-defense and protect themselves from all colonial violence. One more. There we go. And then on Tuesday, we have calisthenics with Chief Sundiata once again. Ooh, militancy, discipline. Yeah. So come through and get this workout, calisthenics at 1:45 with Chief Sundiata. All right, y'all. I don't want to keep the show up too much longer. We got a lot of good things to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I think that's the last slide. I could be wrong, but land back.
Land back.
Laying back. So as you see, we have tons of classes for our defense office for you to join. Only if you join today at blackhammer.org/join. You get these free workouts from our defense office who is ready to steal you in your mind and body. But what we have next is something to steal your spirit, because we always know that our Secretary General comes with the fire to steal our comrades to continue this fight moving forward. Secretary General Tiger is about to lay out to you the state of the rebellion. What is going on in these streets? What is going on in the world right now that we have to answer? So get ready, subscribe, share, like, make sure you are still sharing this live, and let's get ready for Secretary General Tiger's State of the Rebellion.
Land back.
Let's go, SG. Come through for the people.
All right, y'all. I know you love me. It's okay. Keep it down. Let the people hear me. So I had a whole speech prepared, but and then these people tried to throw me off. But whatever, I still come through with the fire. I still know exactly what I want to say.
Yes,
you know, like I just want to say, and you know what? Lots of parts of my speech still apply. These contradictions, they're bad, right? These things happening all over the world, from our colonized siblings suffering in Haiti, right, to this coronavirus that's hurting colonized people. The most vulnerable of us are children. It's all bad, but you know what? Black Hammer is badder. All right, Black Hammer is badder, and we are. And I just want to say, that when Black Hammer, like when we look at the news, right? When we look at what's happening in our cities, when we look at what's happening, to our comrades, we don't just sit down and take it passively, right? We do not treat ourselves as victims, and nor do we treat our people as victims. For every single one of these contradictions, we rise up. For every single one of these contradictions, we fight back.
That's right.
We've all been hearing about these hurricanes, right? These wildfires, all of these natural events that have been coming one after the other. Like right now, right here in our headquarters in Atlanta, we are experiencing Tropical Storm Fred. We are under flash flood warning, windstorm warning, this warning, that warning. But guess what? We good because of our Ministry of People's Affairs. They've been training us, they've been organizing us, and they've not just been organizing hammers, they've been organizing people out in the street. They've been training us so we can train the people. That's how we're taking care of this contradiction. All right. When it comes to this coronavirus, this colonial virus, I want to say, this coronavirus, Rhonda, as our Chief Rohan very aptly put her, Miss Rhonda. To tackle her, we've been getting out hundreds of masks, not just all over the organization, but every single chapter getting out hundreds of masks every week, week after week in our hoods. And you know what? We get our people's contacts so that we can send them 2 weeks after, 1 month after, right? We just keep it coming because we know that these colonial contradictions are going to keep coming until we take down the colonizer once and for all. And when it comes to, our colonized siblings in Haiti who are experiencing the worst of colonialism, who have been experiencing the worst of colonialism, right? From the devastating earthquake that they experienced in 2010, right? And then after that, they had these like charity vultures come in who destroyed their country even further. They had all these neo-colonial sellouts take control of their government that destroyed the country even further, broke down the infrastructure even further, thought that they could break down the people, right? They keep having these natural events with like no infrastructure to deal with it. But Black Hammer knows the solution. Right? We know that our colonized siblings in Haiti have always fought against colonialism. So today we are combing against, through our contacts, right? We are combing through our join-in, through our members list, making sure that we can contact and find our people on the ground in Haiti and give them the tools, right? Give them the power of the hammer to fight these contradictions. All right. We are not like these missionary organizations like the UN, like the Red Cross, the Fed Cross, as Chief of Haiti called it yesterday. We are not Oxfam that go there just to abuse our people even more, right? We are tackling all these contradictions militantly and diligently, and we are doing it through the power of the poor and working colonized masses. Right? These sellouts think that they can come at us with these contradictions, be it these larger contradictions we're facing outside the organizations or these, like smaller contradictions that they throw at us, like trying to take down our lives, trying to take down our posts, doing this and doing that. It's just making us stronger because we've been organizing against it for decades, for centuries. And we will keep doing it. And guess what? In Black Hammer, colonized people have found a force that will never stop fighting. And that's exactly the type of people that's going to take to win this revolution. We will never stop fighting, right? And we cannot stop fighting because that's what we see in our people. We see that will, we see that want to never stop fighting. Like CIC very aptly mentioned, our comrades, who were the victims of the Seven Under trap, right? But did they sit down and just take it? Did they let themselves be just victims? Or did they go out and they kept fighting no matter the odds, no matter the contradictions that these abusers kept throwing at them? We are just them in an organizational form. We are just them, but trying to unite colonized people all across the world who move just like our comrades Nick and Olivia. My hands moving around too much, things gonna fall. And like the theme for tonight was lead with humility, but I just want to say, like, I don't want to be humble about the work we're doing, right? I want to be out and proud about the work that we're doing, right? Because these sellouts, they want us to be humble, they want us to be meek, they want us to be nice and really not look at our achievements. But when I look back, I just see everything that we've accomplished and everything that we're going to accomplish, right? And we are going to be out and proud about it because our people deserve to know. That's right. I am not going to be humble. I am not going to be modest. That's what colonialism made me do. Colonialism made me cower in front of it, right? But not when I'm a part of Black Hammer. Not when I see my colonized siblings fighting against these abusers. Not when I see my comrades in Haiti rise up against neocolonial sellouts. Right. Not when I see my comrades in Afghanistan push out U.S. imperialism after 20 years of constant war.
Yes. Come on, Tiger.
And Black Hammer is going to keep organizing. We are going to keep pushing forward. Like, y'all don't know what you're dealing with. Otherwise, you wouldn't do this. Otherwise, you would just sit down. Maybe you would lie down, take a fast unto death, and just let it be. But y'all are creating more problems for yourself. Y'all are helping create a force that will, for realsies now, take out colonialism. You are only strengthening us. You are only strengthening us.
Thank you for the time.
Thank you for the strength. I am only grateful. And like CIC says, I take all my negatives as a positive or positively. I'm still trying to get the saying right. Don't come at me. CIC, don't come at me. I'm trying my best. It's kind of late. But yeah, and I just want to say this is not just about me and you going, like, me and the comrades in this room, the comrades in these headquarters going forward, right? It's all of us going forward, because guess what, y'all? No matter how much these sellouts, try to make us focus on them, the overall contradictions of colonialism still remain.
Come on, Ty.
Right? And for our siblings in Haiti, we cannot stop just because of this. We cannot stop just because the rally got taken down. For our siblings in Afghanistan that are now faced with building a country that has been battered for decades by imperialists from 2 different continents. We cannot slow down for them. We cannot slow down for my people in India who are still under the boot of neocolonial sellouts, who are still under the boot of the BJP, who are still under the boot of imperialism, even though we just celebrated our so-called Independence Day a few days ago.
Come on now.
I won't stop. I won't stop until we can celebrate true Independence Day.
Yes.
Independence from these sellouts, right? Independence from all this BS, from all this just like nasty BS that we see from these neocolonial sellouts, the abuse, the pettiness. I don't want it no more. I just want to fight. I just want an end to this. All right? And I know you do. Yes, exactly. Chief Watakame, we will not stop until we are free. Right? Black Hammer knows this, and the colonized masses who believe in us, and even the colonized masses who don't know us yet believe in that. And Black Hammer's just, catching up with that. Black Hammer's just bringing them all together. These sellouts don't got that. These sellouts are disorganized, falling around everywhere, not even checking to see if they left their childhood teddy bear before they decided to attack us.
Oh, well.
Good luck with that. Can't relate.
Can't relate. Seriously, I cannot relate. But on a more positive note, y'all, we are having an amazing rally. We are celebrating our victory over these sellouts, over these pedophiles, yes, right? And we are, and like Mao says, this is not just one victory. It's going to be another victory another week, because we are going back to Sevenanda. Right? It's going to be another victory another week, because we are going back to the streets to give out hundreds of KN95 masks and get hundreds of more contacts. It's going to be another victory after that, no matter what these sellouts try. All right? So keep that confidence. Keep that fight in you going. You don't have to be humble for them. Show who you really are. You are a fighter. Let the people see that. You don't got to be humble. Look at our CIC. Do they ever back down? No. Do they ever stop themselves from acknowledging all the good work that they've done for our colonized people? You are a servant of the people, and there's nothing wrong in being proud of that.
Yeah. Come on.
Nothing wrong in fighting for the people. Nothing wrong with, with publicly reading out a list of all the sellouts you've taken out.
Come on.
Exactly. That's an achievement. Our people deserve to know that. That deserves to be on newspapers everywhere, and it will be once we have control of them.
Period.
Yes. But really, that's all I had. These sellouts keep trying to take me down, but I'm up here. I'm still standing. Yes. I'm still standing, and I will keep standing, and Black Hammer will keep standing. Yes, we will. Forever, really, forever. We ain't going nowhere. Sellouts keep trying, feds keep trying, USA keep trying, UK keep trying.
Yep.
We in the hearts and the minds of the colonized.
Absolutely.
And the fight is in the hearts and the minds of the colonized.
Absolutely.
You cannot take it out.
You cannot kill the fight.
All right, land back, y'all.
Hold on now. I just want to say something. So we all using the Gazi background. That's what's okay. All right. Anyway, come here, Rohan.
I'm back.
I just want to say, I would gladly lose 200 of you lazy petty boo sellout heifers that couldn't make 3 calls in a day, couldn't do 5 action items in a day, and if you did, you'd have a headache and cry all day about how hard the work was to get these 2 to be by my side fighting for freedom. And I know y'all don't understand it because you're petty boo. And the things that you characterize as successes and things like that, we don't want it. We don't want nothing to do with it. And I am so glad to have Mace side by side with me. I am so glad to have Kawatli side by side with me. I am so glad to have Solimar side by side with me. I am so glad to have Chief Oju side by side with me, Solomon side by side with me, Shalot, Shagun, and I hope Sunyan side by side with me. It's the real deal. And I just want the real. I just want the real. And y'all should just want it too. Now I'm saying, I see the hammers out there like, Ren, I see you. G, I see you. DP, I see you. Afeni, I see you.
I see DP too.
I see you, Repcore. I see all of our people. The real hammers, not the toy hammers. But I want to say the reason why they come at you so hard, Tiger, is because you show them the promise, well, the lie they gave to the people. That they were going to do what you're doing. No matter how tough it gets, they said they were going to do it. And they don't like that you hold them accountable to that. And they call that mean. I'm confused. What is mean? Is mean telling the people, I will be there to serve you during the worst of times, and then the worst of times come and you run? How is that not characterized as mean? Your lie that you gave to the people? How is Tiger, who reminds you of the promise you made and calls you out for it and holds you to that promise, that's mean? No. I can tell you what mean is. Mean is this Delta variant rising and wreaking havoc on all of our people.
All of our children.
All of our children. Mean is seeing what's going on in Haiti now. And one of these sellouts is from Haiti. Bitch, what you gonna do for your people now that you have detached yourself from the only power you've ever had? And then try to attack that. Mean is coming against a live video in dedication to survivors. Mean is consistently attacking the poor working class masses. I find sellouts worse than colonizers.
Period.
At least colonizers are working for their material interest. What are you fighting for? One bullet, one sellout. Bullet, bullet, sellout, sellout. Bullet, bullet.
Sellout, sellout.
Bullet, bullet.
Sellout, sellout.
Bullet, bullet.
Sellout, sellout.
From the chants of Azania to the streets of the U.S. Land back.
Land back.
Laying back, you heard it there. Our Secretary General just laid out why our people have to say no to sellouts, why our people have to say sellouts are in the way of freedom, why they're in the way of our leadership, the leadership of poor, working class, colonized people. We are not going to take a no anymore. We're not going to let people get in our way anymore. We have to say no and push past them and push them out of the way and keep on moving forward. And we do that by meeting our people on the ground, by meeting all of our colonized, poor, working class people who just need to be served, who just need our help, who just need to see their leadership in this revolution. And the person who's responsible for leading our people on the ground for that is our very own Corporal Quatley, who's going to tell you what's been going on in the ground in Black Hammers chapters. Land back.
Land back.
Come on, Corporal.
You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Land back, y'all. Ooh, I'm a little tall. We'll make it work, though. Land back, y'all. As as Chief Oju just said, I am Corporal Quadley. I am proud to be your corporal of the grounds office and leadership over the chapters around the world. And before I get into the slides, I do want to introduce myself with my nation and my pronouns. So I come from the nation of Mexico, and I use he, him pronouns. And we're going to get into the week that we've had as an organization. And I believe we have some slides, Chief Oju, so let's get into them and show off the brilliant work that our hammers have been doing on the ground. Mm-hmm.
Súbele la pantalla un poquito. No, súbele. Ahí.
I'm Chief David for Black Hammers Organization, leader of Nigeria chapter and Abuja units. So I'm trying to salute all of you for giving us push always helping us in serving our community and trying to bring them into the revolution. As you can see, I'm still this community in Cross River State, where I was able to walk around and visit some of the communities. So what we are trying to do, we are calling out for all of you to support us by donating to our cash app, BHP worldwide, with education for Nigeria. So we are able to talk about people because over 70% of Nigerians die yearly, and let's say about more than millions of Nigerians die every day because of malaria parasite. So support us in donation so we can get insect repellent, mosquito net.
Land back, y'all. So as you just saw, our hammers were out on the ground, on the streets, doing everything to serve our people, which includes picking up trash, keeping our communities clean, passing out life-saving PPE, K95 masks to our people. This Delta variant is no joke, y'all, and we are politicizing it to our people, making sure that they stay alive. And also protesting against these rapists and these businesses that harbor rapists, and really showing out and standing alongside with survivors, right? That's right. And so really this shows what we're doing on the ground, whether it be rain, sleet, or snow.
Be here for the people.
That's right. And I just want to say, I've been in Black Hammer for a while. It seems like it's been a while. Shagun was showing me some pictures, some throwback pictures from last year, and it reminded me a lot of being on the ground, right? And so when I'm always reminded of our hammers out on the ground, passing out that PPE, putting in countless hours, preparing, all the PPE packages, getting flyers ready, getting posters ready. I see y'all doing the hard work, and it's for our people, and it's beautiful to see, and it really, I want to say it really, it shows how much we love our people. Yes. Right. And that's really what, the grounds is all about. Yes. And another thing I want to say about that work is that it shows, that we are this people's army, and that's what the grounds should be. And I just want to, read a little Mao for y'all, as Mao laid out the Red Army should not confine itself to fighting. It should shoulder propaganda work, organizing the masses, and setting up organization. And what y'all are doing, what y'all just saw, you know, in those slides, that's what Mao was talking about. You know, that's exactly what y'all are doing. You know, y'all are truly a people's army doing that work. And so I want to salute every single hammer out there that went out last weekend, you know, putting in that hard work. Y'all are showing that you are shouldering that work and centering the masses, right, in doing that work. And I want to highlight exactly like what happened last week, because I want to shout out Kenya. You want to know what Kenya did last weekend? They passed out 200 KN95 masks. 200 KN95 masks. And then another chapter I want to shout out is Cali. Cali, with their 3 units, passed out 210 KN95 masks. Again, centering the people, y'all. Centering the people. This Delta variant is no joke. It's ravaging our communities, and so we got to be on that front line. You know, Chicago as well passed out 100 masks in one day, y'all. That is like an insane amount of masks. And then, of course, our ATL chapter, our headquarters here, we passed out 100+ masks alongside that protest. You know, that protest to protect survivors of this, you know, serial rapist. And you know, I just want to salute these survivors. You know, Nick, Denise, and Olivia. They have been struggling. You know, it's really a struggle for their lives, right? And really, we're kind of we you know kind of just came into what they were doing. You know, because they were doing a lot of great propaganda work on the ground, really informing the community of this rapist that you know is working at Seven Nanda. And so again, like huge salute to these survivors. And so like as I just laid out, you know, Black Hammer, our chapters are at the front lines, really showing that any of these, you know, viruses can be defeated, right? And that's what our work is showing, right? We're defeating this colonial virus, right? We're defeating that colonial virus with our KN95 mask, and we're also defeating this virus of colonialism that really, you know, inserts this horizontal violence towards non-men into our communities, right? We are shutting down that virus by standing with survivors, right? And confronting these rapists and these rape apologists. And so that's really what the grounds is all about. That's what it means to be, you know, part of a people's army, right? That's right. We are that people's army. And so, you know, we see our poor and working class colonized masses fighting as a people's army every day. Y'all are really standing up against colonialism every day. And so if you're out there and you are one of these people that is already a part of this people's army, already fighting, standing up against colonialism, then you need to join Black Hammer.
Tell them. Come
and
on.
the place to go is blackhammer.org/join. Put that in the comments. blackhammer.org/join. You can be a part of this people's army that we got going on, and we're going to build a massive army to, again, shoulder a lot of this work and ensure our people get free. And so we've had a lot of amazing new comrades sign up. And so I do want to shout out a lot of these new comrades, because, you know, they deserve some spotlight. You know, they deserve to get some love out here. And so I'm gonna go and read off some of these new comrades. I'm gonna shout y'all out. So thank you so much for joining again, that people's army. And so we got a few comrades to go through. First off, I want to shout out Helava. So Helava they are representing the nation of Africa. They use he, him pronouns, and they joined to really document the revolution and learn from young comrades. You know, this is kind of an older cat, you know, so, you know, he's coming into revolution, you know, trying to feeling like he's a little old. He's a part of an older generation, but principle of unity number 2. You know what it says. And then I also want to shout out Sage Tala, also repping the nation of Africa, using he, him pronouns. And really, he joined to connect, the spiritual to the physical through the use of frequencies. And so we got a perfect place for you in the revolution. We hold spirituality as a key part of the revolution here, as for the poor and working class colonized masses. I also want to shout out IL, repping the nation of Africa, and also Haiti and Turtle Island, using she, her pronouns. And she joined to be involved in urban food system building and holistic and spiritual health building. Y'all, yes, it is beautiful. We got a perfect place for you, food ministry. Shout out to food ministry. So we're going to build up this food system for all of our colonized masses. Also want to shout out Glow, Comrade Glow, repping the nation of Africa and Turtle Island, using she, her pronouns. So she wants to collaborate with colonized comrades and grow self-sustaining communities. Y'all, that's what we're all about here at Black Hammer.
Hammer Cities Worldwide.
I know, exactly. We were just talking about this, Hammer Cities Worldwide. Sounds like the perfect place for you, comrade. Also, Comrade Lex, repping the nation of Africa, using she, her pronouns. And really, she has unity and vision with the mission of land back. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to get our land back in every continent of the world, including Antarctica. Because Antarctica's ours. Ain't no one going to tell us Antarctica ain't no one else. It's ours.
We're taking it all back.
Taking it all back. Hashtag taking it all back. Comrade James, also from repping Africa and Turtle Island, using he, him pronouns. And he shares the ideals of anti-colonialism, which is what, at the forefront, that's what we're all about. Anti-colonialism, ready to smash colonialism and white power. And then I do want to shout out Comrade Irwin, repping the nation of Africa, using he, him pronouns. Irwin. So let me tell you something about Irwin. So Irwin joined to help create cryptocurrency systems for the community. Y'all, Chief Rohan, you ready to bring this comrade in? Talking about cryptocurrency and talking about,
come on in.
keeping our money safe and everything. Hey, that's right. Economic development is going to be hitting you up, Chief Comrade Irwin. And then we got, last but not least, Comrade Cisco, repping the Dominican Republic and Mexico. Using he, him pronouns. And, the reason why Comrade Cisco joined is, he wants to be part of the vanguard, part of the revolution. That's what he said. The vanguard. All right. It's their words. So we'll take that salute. We will take that salute to the grave, but not really the grave, because we ain't going nowhere. Hey, we ain't going nowhere. We're thriving. We're living forever. So that's only a small percentage of the comrades that have joined. This week we've got a lot of more comrades, but we don't got time to be going over every single one. But if I miss you, I'm sorry. I'm self-critical, but we still love you. We always love you. We always love you. And I'll definitely make sure to hit you up and see how you're doing. In your chapter. And I can't leave without giving you a recruitment tip. For this week. Yeah, recruitment tip. You know what it is, on the grounds, when we're talking to our people, we got to be recruiting. So here's your tip for the week. So really, with our focus on keeping our people safe, with this Delta variant ravaging our communities, we're handing out a lot of masks to our people. So really, when you're out there on the streets, at those festivals, seeing, providing these masks to our colonized people, you want to be getting a contact for every mask that you're getting or that you're giving out. Plain and simple, right? So you walk up to someone and be like, hey, can I give you this mask? And they're like, sure. Okay, but you got to give me your contact info, because this mask isn't going to last forever. We want to be able to stay in touch with you so that we can, keep you with a good supply of masks. And also, if you got any family, any loved ones that also need masks, we'd love to get your contact info so we can keep, providing this life-saving PPE for you. That's a great way to, send the masses in our work, right? Keep making sure that our people are alive and safe. And two, making sure that you have connections to the community, right? Making sure you're getting contact info of the people that you are seeing, every weekend out on the streets, out in your hoods. So yeah, that's my recruitment tip for the week. Make sure to take that to heart. Make sure that to reflect that in your next outreach. One mask, one contact. Simple as that. Laying back, y'all.
Land back.
Land back. So you just heard Corporal quietly lay out what's going on the ground in our chapters all around the world, seeing how many masks we're passing out, how much PPE we're passing out, because we know this Delta variant is not slowing down. We know COVID is not slowing down. And so our hammers are not going to start slowing down. We're going to keep going out there, keep doing what we do in order to serve our people, to make sure our people are living, because we need our people to live in order for them to carry out revolution, because we might be leading it, but it's the masses who are going to be out there making it happen. All right. And so we need them. And so how do we make sure our people are taken care of? How do we make sure that our people are having their needs responded to? We have the Ministry of People's Affairs. The Ministry of People's Affairs is responsible for making sure that our people have any of their issues responded to, whether that is climate change, whether that is deadly diseases, whether that is anything that colonialism has put on top of our people. All right. And so we're going to hear from our very own Minister of People's Affairs, Minister Wren, as well as our Chief Felix, our Chief of Science and Technology, which you'll hear a new update about in 1 second. And so let's welcome them to the rally. Land back.
Land back.
Land back, everyone. My name is Wren. I am the Minister over People's Affairs, and I am super excited for this amazing news for all of y'all. We are combining forces. We are making the Ministry of People's Affairs more scientific than it already was, by making sure that we are bringing in that science for the people. We're bringing in that science to understand Mother Earth fully and to better work with her. And with that, we have Chief Felix, my amazing new Chief of Staff. And, basically me and Chief Felix and our entire committee, our entire office, we're making sure that, colonialism, that way that colonialism is using science, that no more. We're making sure that it is actually helping our people materially, that we are actually making sure to serve, educate, and uphold colonized brilliance, because our people already know this through ancestral knowledge, through just knowing, right? And also like doing our own research, right? Because we do love science. We always are asking why. We're always asking, hey, how does that work? All these beautiful things, right? So with that, I have some other important news about Mother Earth. Some different things are happening in the Atlantic, some different tropical systems, and we're trying to make sure that everyone's staying safe. More importantly, especially with tropical depression now, not tropical storm, Fred. Fred has been all over the place this past week, changed its status at least 3 different times, y'all. But we've been on top of it. We've been watching it, making sure that our comrades are safe, both in the Caribbean and also in the southern snakes. So yeah, right now Fred is over in Georgia, wrecking a little bit of havoc with some rain and things like that. But we got our comrades all prepared, that's what we do. And also have sent out all these alerts, and that's what the Natural Events Preparedness Committee does, making sure that comrades stay safe regularly. And then we also have Tropical Storm Grace, who is heading towards the Yucatan Peninsula. It's a little bit, southern towards Mexico and everything in Texas. And we're just, we're also making sure that our comrades over there are staying safe once again. And we also have Tropical Storm Henry, which is spelled with an I. Who decided that? Anyway, and that is over in the Atlantic. It's not really doing a whole lot over there. It's just kind of doing its thing. It's beautiful, amazing thing. And one of the best ways that we are making sure that our comrades are staying safe is through tracking all these storms. And we got Chief Felix here to break down how we're doing that and how we plan to do that so that you can also have your self-determination by keeping track of these storms too. Take it away, Chief Felix.
All right, cool. I'm back. So I'll introduce myself again. My name is Chief Felix. I'm the Chief of Staff of People's Ministries of Affairs. I rep Africa. I use they, them pronouns. And we are doing a lot of work to help make sure that people are staying safe with these storms that are happening that Minister Wren just broke down. And one of the ways that we're doing that is with our IT team that has been working very hard on creating an app to help keep all hammers, all colonized people aware of these things that are going on, alerting us when we see these storms so that we can prepare in advance, because we know the colony doesn't tell us when these things are happening. Their science is crappy. Colonized people have always been the true scientists. So just being able to tell colonized people about these storms, get them the proper equipment that they might need, educate them about how to stay safe, is something that you are going to be seeing from the IT team that is dropping really soon. So yeah, that is going to be our app, our Natural Events Preparedness Committee app. Like I said, that the IT team has been working on really hard. Should be wrapping up pretty soon. And that is because the IT team is also working on something else. I've been talking about it for a little bit, but our very own Coding Academy, our very first rollout of the Code Academy. I'm so excited to announce it. We've been talking about it for a while. It's going to be rolling out to all of our Ministry of People's Affairs comrades August 23rd, which is like this next week or something. So we're going to be finalizing all of the games, of course, teaching all of our comrades how to do that, and then, of course, going to all of our comrades and all of our chapters, and then colonized people worldwide. The possibilities are really endless with this Coding Academy. We know, like Minister Wren was saying, like colonized people have always been the true scientists, and especially when it comes to like coding and staying safe online, there are so many things, especially the colony is trying to take us down doing this. So being able to have this self-determination, teach ourselves, teach other colonized people how to use the internet, stay safe on the internet, build your own apps, do other things, become your own hammer, become a revolutionary by this very own Coding Academy. So yeah, if you want to learn a little bit more about that, definitely check us out, People's Ministries of Affairs, join the IT team, join Global Health, join any of the things that we're doing, because you're not going to see science like this on the colony. It's all sorts of fun. Help colonized people build that self-determination that they need with science, and with the science that we can give them at Black Hammer. Line back.
Land back. And we also have a little bit of an update with the, the Rona that is happening. And, as we've been saying with this rally theme of like leading with humility, one of the best ways that we do that is with self-criticism. And the CDC owes the masses a big self-criticism for all of the false information that it is putting out there, including with these, colonial inoculants, these, stick and pokes, colonial stick and pokes. They are just messing with people's bodies, people's lives. And we need to make sure that people are aware that there is a safe way to, prevent Rona. And even with these breakthrough cases that are happening, even after you get these colonial inoculants, you still have a chance of getting sick. You still are gonna have side effects. Like there's still so much that we need to learn about this, and we need to continue to study this. And that's what the Global Health Infectious Diseases Committee is doing, is keeping up with all this information. Looking in places that like some documents that might not supposed to be out, things like that, trying to make sure that people were on top of it more so than this colonial system and these colonial news, right? And really the only reason why they keep pushing these things is to push us back to this, to work, to school, and all of these things. And we it's basically just to risk our lives to put money in their pockets. And we need to make sure that everyone all around the world has these masks, these KN95 masks, the only masks that will protect you, not these cloth ones, y'all. we put we put money into actually saving people's lives, right? We put material interest into saving people's lives. We make sure that people are staying safe with this virus. So yeah, if you have enjoyed this rally, if you have enjoyed, learning a little bit about what we do, then you should join us. We have, so many different committees. If you're just interested in science overall, if you want to learn how to do science for the people, to serve the masses, if you feel like you're just in an endless rut, trying to, you feel like you're trying to help people, but you aren't quite there. It's like, you're helping animals, but you're not helping people. Like, that's how I used to be. I was studying, and I was like, but there's so many different ways to help the world. And I want to do it through science. I want to do it that way. But none of these ways are adding up to the total, getting to the root of the problem, which is colonialism. So if you are interested in doing that type of thing, then join us at joinmpa@protonmail.com. Or if you are interested in donating, you got some extra monies or extra supplies, then you can donate at hashtag BHCampaigns, or you can email us if you have some supplies that you would like to donate as well, some extra masks, some seeds, anything like that. We would really appreciate it, because that will go straight into the hands of the colonized masses around the world. Land back, everyone. Appreciate y'all. Have a good night.
Land back, y'all. Thank you, Minister Rand and Chief Felix, for laying out exactly how the Ministry of People's Affairs is serving our people, not just through the weather, right? Through making sure that our people are safe in certain climates, but also making sure our people have the knowledge, like in coding. I can't wait to join the Coding Academy, y'all. I'm really excited for that, for both of y'all. So yes, thank you all for so much for showing us exactly how we can stay safe with those things, as well as coronavirus. So thank y'all, and we'll see you soon. Laying back. Laying back. All right, so we are going to end this rally. It is our adjournment. We have seen so much happen in this rally, right? But we have decided that we are going to move forward still, right? No matter what happens, we move forward because the people need us to move forward. What are our contradictions compared to the contradictions of the starving colonized masses, right? What are our contradictions compared to the contradictions of young people who are working so hard to make sure that they can get food for their family every night? What are our contradictions relative to all the people who are working for hours and hours and hours on end just to get so little? And so today we say we're going to move forward, push aside the sellouts, push aside the snakes, push aside anyone who says, I can get in the way of colonized unity, I can get in the way of liberation, I can get in the way of freedom, and move forward. And so we say to you, land back. Let's say one more time how much we raised. We raised $4,448, a record for a Black Hammer rally. And so again, we don't let nothing stop us. We will still surpass our goals. We will still win because the people still deserve to win. And if you don't think the people deserve to win, then you don't deserve any sacrifice we will do in your name, right? We'll see what happens on the other side. Laying back, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday for our Tuesday rally at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we hope that you have a great rest of your revolutionary week. Laying back.
Daylight time.